All right, so I had a few people ask me about who this guy is, what's the T on it, why is it so important? So basically, this guy, he's kind of like the lower tier version of like FPS Russia, right? He's like one of the OG Guntube content creators. He was blowing shit up and shooting really cool guns. And then he kind of disappeared for a while, but then he came back on YouTube and he wasn't shooting guns anymore. He was doing some other stuff. Let's just say he was kind of teaching like a chemistry class pretty much, right? So basically now the feds just picked him up recently because they said that he was manufacturing explosives. And they also said that some of the videos that he was posting online, there were terrorists that were watching his videos and learning how to build bombs, right? So I'm assuming that's probably why they picked him up, because, he's basically linked to terrorists, not directly, but indirectly. If you're creating videos and putting them on the internet and terrorists are watching your videos and they're, gaining knowledge from you, it's not really a good look, whether you're doing it with those intentions or not. So, at this point, I was just on Twitter last night, or, X, and I was up there and I seen this post about, Focus Trip had put up a post and basically said that his bond was denied. He will spend pretty much the duration of the trial in federal court. And pretty much, yeah, he's kind of like screwed. Now, of course, at this point, is innocent until proven guilty. So he will have to, fight the case and prove his innocence. But it may not really be a good look, considering the fact that like he was making some pretty crazy stuff. And it's not like he was telling people exactly how to make bombs. It's just that, it was kind of like a chemistry class. He was showing people like, hey, this works with this, and this is what happens when you mix this with that. And, some people learned some information from that and committed crimes with it. But yeah, man, I hate to see this happen to this guy. It's really more of a nostalgia thing for me, because like he made some really dope content back in the day. And, like I said, it was pretty much reminiscent of FPS Russia. He was shooting some really crazy guns and blowing shit up, and it was cool as hell. So, prayers to this guy, because he does have medical issues. So I guess we'll just have to see what happens with him.